Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is your life coach, Coach Felita. I am coming out to you today on this beautiful Transformation Tuesday. And on Transformation Tuesday, my goal is to bring a message to you to help you transform your life. So I entitled today's video, today's vlog, How to Deal with Difficult People. And I was inspired to do this video today because today I had that experience where I was in a situation with a very difficult person. And I can remember the times when I was not there on a personal level, where I had not grown personally and I had not grown spiritually, where I know that I would have dealt with that situation in a different way. But today I was on the phone with this particular person, and we were in a conversation, and I asked a question that she took offense to. And the reason why she took offense to is because it was based upon an experience that was not necessarily a good experience. So therefore she was high on the defense level, and her defense level was up extremely high, in other words. So we went on in the conversation and everything, and we ended the conversation, hung up the telephone. So I go about my work and I continue on, and then I get a call 5 minutes later, and she calls me back, and she just goes off on the deep end, and I'm saying to myself, OMG, where did this come from? So I'm just sitting there saying, and I asked her, I said, I don't even understand why you have taken this all the way to the deep end, because it's not even that serious. I simply just asked a question. It was nothing behind the question. I just really wanted to know. And so that's the reason why I asked the question. You have not because you ask not, right? So I asked the question, and of course, again, she just went off on the deep end, and she was explaining to me the reason why she was not going to do this, the reason why she was not going to do that. And I'm sitting there, and I finally had to stop her. I said, wait a minute, let me stop you right now. I said, I don't have time, nor am I going to expend my energy on a situation, on a trivial matter that doesn't even matter to me. I just asked you a question, and all it took was a yes or no answer. It didn't even require you to go all out on the deep end to even get there. And of course, why did I say that? That even took it on to another level. That just kind of that turned up the heat a little bit more. So she just started to blow off and blow off all of this bad steam and all this negative steam and everything. And I said, you know what, sweetheart, I think we need to end this conversation, because I am not going to continue to feed into your negativity. So she hung up the phone in my face. So I'm like, I'm laughing because I'm taking this as a joke, right? Well, now years ago, I probably would have gone off on the deep end. I probably would have fed into it, and I probably would have gone down to her level as well. But when you've grown so much and you've worked on yourself, I've done a lot of personal work, personal development. I've done a lot of spiritual work. I've done a lot of inner work, because that part of who I was, I did not like it. So in order for me to get better, I had to do a lot of inner work. And what I chose not to do was I choose not to give people my power. And your power is your peace, your love, your happiness, your joy. Those are considered the fruits of the Spirit. And I choose not to allow anyone to come into my life and to come into my space and to shake me emotionally, to cause me to fire back at them and to stoop down to their level, which is not going to do me any good, because I understand the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity says that what you put out, it's going to come back to you again. So when you put out good, you're going to get good back. If you put out bad, bad is going to come back to you again. You know, I've got all of us have experienced karma, and I'm trying to, I'm working, continue to work daily to keep that karma train as cool as possible. I remember, and I always want to live by the golden rule, to do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. And I would not want to spew out a lot of negativity over some trivial matter, over one question that was just a yes or no answer. I am not going to allow something like that to shake me up emotionally. It's not worth it. Believe me, trust me, it is not worth it. And what really, really saved my life was that I bought this book, this powerful little book, a couple of years ago. It's called The Four Agreements. And the author of that book, I believe, is Don Miguel. I can't remember his name, but I will put the link to the book at the bottom of this video. But there are 4 agreements that I believe that if we all learned, it would help us tremendously. So I want to share those with you now. The first agreement is be impeccable with your word. The second agreement is don't take things personally. The third agreement is never make assumptions. And then the fourth agreement is always do your best. So today I was able to apply don't take things personally. I was able to apply that through that situation and that dealing with that difficult person today. And many times we'll cause strife, we'll cause difficult relationships in our lives because we do take things personally. But you can make a choice. You can have enough self-control not to give your power away and not to stoop to that person's level and not to take it personally. And that was one thing I chose to do today. I chose not to take it personally because I was already flowing in my peace and my love and my joy and my happiness. And I was not going to allow anyone to come into my space and take that away from me today. So I still got a smile on my face, even in spite of the conversation. And I want to encourage you too. When you come in contact with those difficult people, it's a choice. You can give them your power, or you can choose to have enough self-control to maintain your emotional stability where you're not going to give away your peace, your love, your happiness, and your joy, because they are not worth it. You can choose to expend your energy in other areas. And always remember this: energy flows wherever your attention goes. Energy flows wherever your attention goes. And I chose not to have my energy to go towards that area, towards a trivial matter, because life is just too good. Life is too sweet, and I want to continue to walk in my fruits of the Spirit. I want to continue to walk in peace. I want to continue to walk in love because I am love. I confess it every single day. And nothing or no one outside of me can come into my space and ruffle my feathers and steal that away from me. I have enough self-control to be able to do that. So I hope that this video today will help you to deal with difficult people in your life. If you'd like to find out more about me, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also visit my website at www.coachfelitta.com to find out more about me. So that has been my message for this Transformational Tuesday. I hope that this can work with you and transform an area in your life. Remember, guys, difficult people, don't give them your power away, because you are much more than they are. Okay? So until next time, have a fabulous Tuesday. Have a wonderful day and the remainder of the week. And until next time, peace. I'll talk to you soon. Take care and take charge.